Hello everybody! Hopefully you can hear me, hopefully you can see me. As you may be able to see, this is a little bit of an awkward setup. It is locked down in the UK at the moment. So no beautiful Super Rare logo behind me, not in a beautiful office. I'm actually sat in my bedroom on my bed. So there's a little bit of an awkward setup. But I received my own personal copy of the Monster Prom XXL Collector's Edition, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'll just give everyone a couple of minutes, just make sure they all come in. And before everyone else comes in, just to let you know, as always, the first lot here are always the coolest bunch. So if you're already here, I'll give you a bonus. Look how ridiculous my lockdown hair is. I mean, I could go full pelt and go mad. This is a live unboxing, but it's also a Q&A as well. So if you have any questions about Monster Prom, about Super Rare games, about physical games in general, feel free to drop them in the chat. If you are here early and you haven't seen the previous one we did with the Dandara Collector's Edition, just to let you know how this works, is I unbox everything, I give everyone a good show of it, and at the very end I'll go over it all again very quickly, just in case people have tuned in late and have missed it. But yes, without further ado, let's at least show the box. First question already. I love it. May as well answer it. So I'll probably end up answering this a couple of times throughout the stream. I apologise if you hear it a couple of times. But the Super Rare Club membership is something we do every year. It opens every January. So for the next January, the next time it opens, we will have some details next month in December as to how you can sign up. But just as a general summary, what that means is it allows you to buy our games early. So if you've ever clicked on the on sale button immediately when a game goes live and sees that it's already at like 50% stock, some of that is because of customer service samples, but some of it is because of the Super Rare Club member samples. And that allows our paid club members to get 48 hours early access to purchase our games. Other bonuses include exclusive access to our Discord. You get to chat with me. I drop exclusive hints, exclusive behind-the-scenes information all the time on our exclusive Discord. And I'm going to say the word exclusive again, because I've already said it 8 times. You get a pin badge. We're currently discussing the other bonuses and the things that come with the club membership. But yes, we will have more information in December about the club membership. When are the Monster Prom orders? So as you can see, I've got mine personally. I'm not in the office currently, evidently, because of UK lockdown. So I got my order just like any normal club order would. So the club orders go out first. They should be sent currently. They're on their way. And then I believe the standard orders are going out from Monday. So you will get shipping confirmation emails very soon. I thought you might want to have a little sneaky peek before you get it though. How'd yours today? Oh, yours has already arrived. There we go. Good. I think that's the first customers that I've heard of arriving from Monster Prom actually. So congratulations. Let me just pull my notes here. Very professional. I have notes. Cool. Proud club member since day one. Thank you so much, Moxie. You are the best. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how your package will arrive. Now, assuming you've only bought the Monster Prom Collector's Edition, it should arrive something like this. For sake of ease, so I don't embarrass myself on the stream, I've already taken the cellophane off of the game and the bubble wrap. I haven't got any nails, so it would be terrible watching me unbox it all. But this is effectively how it will arrive if you've never ordered one of our collector's editions before, in a box similar to this. And then, ta-da! And then you will have bubble wrap over it as well, and cellophane over the box itself. What a lot of collectors do, you'll get these over it as well. Let's take those off. Half the fun is watching people struggle with bubble wrap. The number of streams I've done where I've failed to open things, very embarrassing. But once you've taken off the bubble wrap and those blue little corner things to protect the corners, because those are usually bumped quite easily, this is how it will look. You'll also have some cellophane over there. Some collectors decide to leave that on. I never do. I always take my games out, but if you leave yours boxed, power to you. Planning on ordering a collector's edition sometime in the future. You will want to be quick. I think there's only about 5% left in stock at the moment, and none in PB multi-game bundles. So it is literally just 5% stock left. We start with 1,500 of them, only 5% left. So if you are going to pick this up, if you haven't already, you might want to be quick, because it's not going to be around for very long. Cool. Yeah, apologies if this isn't your kind of game. The reason we publish this is obviously, as with every title we have, we are personally passionate about it. Myself or George or other members of our team will play every game before we sign them to make sure it's something that we are actually passionate about. We've always been open and clear about the fact that this isn't just a job to us. I mean, I have shelves and shelves full of Switch games. We care deeply about physical games, preservation, and collecting. So we publish games that we like. We publish games that we like and that we hope other people will like. We are aware that there are an awful lot of Monster Prom fans out there that were very happy to finally get a collector's edition of this, which is why we went ahead with it. But if it's not your kind of game, that's completely fine. We do recommend that at least try it out. Like, try out some videos if you don't want to drop the money. Try out some videos. Give it a look. It is always worth trying new games. We like having a nice varied library like that. Yeah, thank you. You've always been shocked with the efficiency of our CE shipping boxes. Yeah, I mean, as I'm about to show you this in a moment, this looks really small. Like, this is very compact and beautiful. Like, I think this box in itself is really gorgeous, a nice thing to display. But there's a lot in here. Like, for such a compact box, there's like something like 10, 11 items in here. It's very compact in. Cool. Right, so let's get started. I don't know if you've seen my lovely Christmas jumper, by the way. I have decided it is now acceptable time to start wearing Christmas jumpers. I implore you to do the same. So, Monster Prom. So just to let people know the stock thing, I think people were a little bit confused as to exactly how many copies we made of each thing, so I'll just say now in case you're curious. There are 1,500 CEs, 1,500 of them. There were 5,000 standard editions and 500 of the standard that came with a Steelbook. So 2,000 Steelbooks overall, because there's one in here. So 2,000 Steelbooks. So overall, when we give a print number, that's the overall print number, because we don't want to hide anything. We don't want to say there's 7,000, but actually we printed an extra 1,000 for customer service and developer samples. That's not the case. When we say there are 7,000 of this, that is the total amount we've printed. So not all of them will actually go on sale, because some of them are given to the developers. We usually give like 50 copies or so to the developer. We hold some back for customer service replacements. Some are held back for the multi-game bundles. So when we say there's 7,000 copies of something, that's the actual amount that we printed. We want to be completely always open and honest about the print numbers. So 7,000 overall, but only 1,500 of this. Of course, the standard edition is in here. The Steelbook is in here. And I think something that shows that we listen to feedback as well is originally for the standard and Steelbook version, which I'll show you in a minute, there was a sleeve that went over the standard and Steelbook version, and then an exclusive postcard with that. So originally there was only going to be 500 of those. And we took on feedback from people, and without a shadow of doubt, we immediately agreed. People were saying, if I'm going to buy the collector's edition, it should have everything. There shouldn't be a version that has stuff that isn't in this. And we immediately was just like, they're right. Like, of course that's right. So we printed more very quickly. We made sure more were printed, so that the sleeve and the postcard is actually in here. So this is everything we've ever made for Monster Prom in one box. Day after Thanksgiving, yes. Apologies that it is the day after Thanksgiving. I hope you had a lovely holiday if you are in the US. Do trading card booster packs not have a buy limit? They do have a buy limit. They do go out fairly quickly, I suppose. I guess that's because the club members have early access to it. We are always reassessing the card numbers. Just a few months ago, we kind of upped the amount that we usually print. We are frequently revisiting that and assessing the demand for the cards. I think the inclusion of a holo card has kind of made people want to buy them more. So we'll always reassess that. And in the new year, I'm sure we'll look and see if the numbers are correct, or whether we should start making more. On this question, what is a shiny card? I've never seen one in the booster packs. Yeah, so the shiny cards are just a holographic version of the full art one. It's not different artwork. It's the same artwork. It's just a holographic version, a bit like you get with a shiny Pokemon card. Cool. Right, I should get on and actually show you the inside. You've been waiting long enough. So this is the box. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Now we're going to open it up like this. Again, apologies. I'm literally having to record in my own bedroom at my partner's parents' house. So it's not the ideal filming setup. You've got 3 card binders. One for normal cards, one for holo, and one for signed cards. That's a really good idea. Yeah, of course we do sell official card binders. They're standard trading card size, so any binder will be fine. It'll fit in any standard binder, but if you want a Super Rare Games branded one, we have those. Cool. Right, so when you take the lid off of the box, flying things. One thing that's included, of course, is this little postcard. So when you take the lid off of the Monster Prom box, the first thing you'll see is probably the thing that most people find most exciting about this collector's edition, and they're probably right, is the yearbook. And again, you will be surprised how much is in here considering how densely packed it is. So just taking this out. So this is the 68-page hardback yearbook. And I think this is the thing that most people have been excited about. It is amazing. Like, it looks like a nice, like, proper yearbook size. Nice hardback. Love a good hardback. And of course, on the inside, you have tons of artwork. Lots of art. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll give you a quick show. You know, loads of artwork. Some bits for charts and yeah, some note space, and then lots of stickers. Tons of stickers. Which you can stick in the yearbook or wherever you fancy. Yeah, so this is like one of the coolest things, in my opinion, in this collector's edition. I think when we first revealed this, people were most excited about this yearbook. I'm not surprised. It is a really cool collectible. I'll try and show you up close a little bit. It's a really cool collectible. Really nice quality. Loads of awesome artwork. And then you've got... Oh, wrong way. And then you've got all these stickers as well. Loads of pages of stickers. Lots of nice stickers. Really cool item. You saw on Twitter that there's some empty spaces. Are these for the stickers then? Yeah. So you can stick the stickers in the yearbook itself, as you would with a yearbook, I suppose. And there's pages of stickers in here. Like, there are quite a bunch of them. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of stickers, and doubles as well. So you don't need to feel like you're wasting space. So you've got like some pages have the same stickers, so that you don't just have the one of each. You can stick one here and then one on your wall or wherever you want to stick them. And you can stick them in the yearbook. You can stick them wherever you want. Yeah, it's just there is, as you said, there's a shipping chart. So you can ship your favorite characters together in the yearbook if you want, which is really cool. What are the chances to see a physical Super Rare Games South Park release? Not in the works at the moment. My automatic response to any suggestion is that we genuinely take suggestions seriously. They have been turned into releases occasionally. Please always let us know what you want to see on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you follow us. Let us know what games you want to see. The last time we asked for suggestions, it wasn't just a random thing. Oh yeah, we have lots of retweets and replies. That was legit. I made a spreadsheet and tallied literally every single response everyone gave. Literally every single one. There was like 300 games, so that we had a tally of the games that people have recommended. Your recommendations are taken seriously. Please always give them. We genuinely want to hear what people want to see. And I think so far people will be happy with the... don't want to say too much, but people will be happy with the 2021 lineup. For me personally, as a collector and a gamer, as someone that collected Super Rare titles before I even worked here, 2021 is shaping up to be my favourite year for Super Rare games. So some really exciting stuff. You could do a poll on your social media and let the fans choose a release. So we frequently do polls to ask specific questions, ask about recommendations. Unfortunately, we can't have a poll and then people pick the release, and then that release definitely happens. There's a lot of logistical things that go on behind the scenes to make sure that games can happen. I mean, we are always aware of what the most requested games are. We really are, but not every game is unfortunately possible for physical release for various reasons. But we hear you. We hear all of your suggestions. Please keep giving them. Cool. Right, so that's the yearbook. I will try and speed this up a bit. I don't want to keep you around forever. And then once you've lifted the yearbook, again, like this case is so compact, there's so many awesome things in this. Once you've lifted the yearbook up, you have this. Don't know if that's shown on camera properly, but this is the certificate of completion, like a graduation certificate. And you know, this is it's not flimsy. Like it's actually a really nice card. So this could easily be blue tacked on your wall. I like that nice little shiny emblem. You can put this wherever you want, and it's pretty sturdy. Like it's pretty sturdy. If you put blue tack on the back and put it on your wall, it wouldn't scuff this. It's not like cheap poster paper. It's like really nice card. So yeah, really nice little collectible there. Cool. Right, and then the next thing after you've lifted that are these two bits. If you caught me earlier, we originally had these two items. This is the Steelbook slipcover and the postcard. These two items, there were originally only going to be 500 of them, but following feedback, people said these should be in the collector's edition. It's not fair that there's the more expensive collector's edition doesn't have items that are in the other versions, and we absolutely agreed with that. That of course, like our mistake, and we corrected it immediately, printed more, and these are all in the collector's edition. So we actually get 2 more items in here than we originally said, which is cool. Yeah, so I'll show you in a minute, but this slipcover has the different artwork. The artwork from the top of the collector's edition. So this is the slipcover. Obviously, it comes flattened. It's quite easy to squeeze back out. And then the Steelbook and the standard release go in there if you want to kind of display them both together on your shelf. Of course, there is a standard version in here anyway, so you don't have to use that, but you can if you want. And then this is the postcard. I mean, I would love to see someone actually write on this and post it to someone. Post it to us. I would like to see someone actually write on this and send it to someone. But of course, you're free to just keep it in the box, you're free to collect it, put it somewhere. Really neat collectible. Right, please again, feel free to ask us questions about everything I'm showing you, about the Monster Prom, about physical releases in general, Super Rare games. I will be answering as many questions as possible. So once you've lifted that up, we have the standard version of the game and the Steelbook. I'll quickly show you the Steelbook version. Again, there's even more stuff underneath this. Like, this is such a compact box. Bless him, head of colours, Stu, at our company, is, I think, maybe a miracle worker in how he designs these boxes. It is insane. So this is the Steelbook. I'm going to show this up close because I think it's really cool. So this is the Steelbook. And again, we sold these separately alongside the standard edition. So there are 2,000 of these overall. But all 1,500 of the collector's editions have it inside the box. But if you just bought one of the 500 standard edition with the Steelbook edition, this is what you'll get. You'll get obviously the standard version, the slipcase, the postcard, and this. And this is the Steelbook. Really proud with how this turned out. I love all these embossed bits. I love it when Steelbooks have detail like this, and that they're not just kind of, you know, thrown out there. I also personally love it when Steelbooks have art on the inside, so we've made sure to have that. Really cool artwork on the inside. Of course, the cartridge and the manual at the moment is inside the standard edition, but you can take them out and put them here if you want to display this instead. So there's lovely Steelbook. You love my sweater, thank you. I have a lot of these. I have literally one for every day in December because I used to work for a company that made Christmas jumpers, so I have a lot of them. Cool. That's the Steelbook, really cool if you want to display that. Oh, and of course, we put the I don't know if you can see that, but we put the logo on the side as well. So you can see that if you display that. Cool. Right, where is the standard edition? Let's show that off next. So again, standard edition in the box here. More stuff underneath. There is honestly a lot more stuff. So your standard edition comes in its own cellophane pack wrapped as well. So if you're one of these people that like to keep a game sealed, but you want to get the bits out of the collector's edition, you can do so. And then leave this sealed and pop it up on your shelf. Of course, at the moment we have, I think, 32... I say I think, I have the notes here. Don't know why I'm lying. Notes right here. There's 32% of these left in stock. Of the standard edition. So if you simply just want a physical version of the game on its own, you're not too fussed with all these collectibles, we still have that in stock, still have the standard version. Of course, there are 5% left of the collector's editions, so if you are interested in the collector's edition, they aren't going to last very long, and there's none left in multi-game bundles, so be fast on that one. But the standard edition, inside the collector's edition, we treat it like any other version. Let me try and open this without nails. I'm going to use my teeth. Does the Steelbook version come with the sticker and trading card pack? Yes, yeah. So with the Steelbook version, you get the Steelbook and the standard version popped in one of these. And then on the inside of these is always the Super Rare Games logo sticker, 3 trading cards, the manual, all the usual stuff from one of our releases will be inside. Whether you buy it standard, collector's edition, or Steelbook version. What's the plan for announcing selling games in 2021? Oh my goodness. How could I possibly share that yet? We will have information in December about our plans for 2021. But rest assured, it is a solid lineup so far. Like, again, I'm a gamer, I'm a collector personally, even before I started working at Super Rare Games. For me personally, the lineup we have so far is my favourite ever of favorite year ever for Super Rare Games so far, and the lineup isn't done yet. We will have more information to share soon, but genuinely that's how I feel. Like, the lineup we have for early 2021 is, I love it. I cannot wait to share the details. Cool. Yeah, please feel free to continue asking questions about this release in Super Rare Games. I'm going to have to open this with my teeth. And again, as I said at the beginning of the stream, but some of you may have missed, the Super Rare Games Club membership, we will have more details on that in December soon. We're just finalising stuff, and then we'll announce the details. I know that some of you may not even know that we have a club, but we have a club. The membership is only open in January, and then it's shut. That secures you for the year. You're in the club for 2021, but if you miss it in January, you have to wait till the next year. And you get early access to games, you get exclusive access to our Discord where we share behind the scenes information, get a pin badge, and we're currently discussing some of the other benefits as well. So yeah, make sure that you stay tuned on social media. We'll share details on that soon. Cool, so this is the standard edition. Again, we treat it just like, whether you've bought it on its own with the Steelbook or in the collector's edition, we treat it just like we would any other version. I'm going to show this up close. Absolutely love the cover art of this. I personally adore colourful, busy cover arts. I mean, I think it's beautiful. There we go. Number and the back. And I may as well stay here while I show this. And this is the inside. Again, we always do inside art on the sleeve because we think it looks cool. If it was just plain white, we'd be kind of bored of that. So on the inside, you've also got, obviously in addition to the big yearbook, you've got this nice little full colour games manual. Just like the old days. And the cart. And the cart, as we always try to do, is the latest version of the game, has all the XXL content on the cartridge already, so you don't need to download the DLC already, it's all on there, up to the latest patch. So that's that. And again, if you're buying this on its own, you get everything I just showed you in here. If you bought the Steelbook version, you get everything in here, and this, and these. And if you bought the collector's edition, all of this comes in the collector's edition. Cool. Let me just check for questions, or I have to turn. When I'm in the office, this setup will be a little bit easier. Cool. stickers. We usually give stickers to the club members, and pin badges. We'll have more. Oh my goodness! There we go. Thought we wouldn't be able to get it back. This is why we should probably use Twitch in future, I think. Apologies, the stream ended there. It's going to be really weird for people that are watching afterwards. Let's move that. Right, I do want to make sure that we finish showing this off for people that tune in afterwards. So where were we? Yes. Let's just continue showing everything that's in the collector's edition. How many questions? Please ask away. Yeah. We probably will do Twitch streams in future. I think the setup on YouTube is a little bit weird. So maybe we'll do Twitch in future. So how we usually work is that our games are in hand when we put them on sale. So by the time we've announced the game, or by the time the game is on sale at least, the stock is usually in the office. There are some exceptions, like occasionally, like with Monster Prom, the production has taken a little bit longer. Some of that is due to COVID, some of that is just weird logistical stuff. But never too long. Like it's almost done by the time we announce games. So obviously we put these on sale end of October, and evidently we have them now. And I think that's the longest wait we've ever had, is about a month. Because obviously they're shipping in a few days. I think that's the longest wait we've ever had. It will never be much longer than that. Usually it's even quicker. Usually we already have them when they go on sale, and then they're shipped from the next day or from the Monday. So it's usually all very quick. Cool. Right. So there's still lots of goodies in here. Again, like this is a very compact box. There's so much good stuff in this. So let's lift these little polystyrene bits. I think internally we were worried that people would open this box because it looks so thin. Open this box, see the yearbook, see the steelbook and the physical game, and then not realize that there's stuff underneath. There's lots of stuff underneath. Make sure you lift it. Cool. So lots of goodies in here. I'm just going to take bits out individually and show you. So let's take these. These are the instant photo, the physical instant photo pieces. And so, they're all, it comes like this. These are all the extra goodies. So here are those. I'm going to show these up close. So there are 10 of these physical instant camera things, as if they've been shot on a branded instant camera, but lots of really cool collectibles here. Again, if you're just tuning in and you haven't seen everything before, I will quickly go over everything at the end very quickly, so don't worry. But yeah, those nice little physical instant camera bits. You collect K-pop photo cards. Oh, nice. Very fitting. I feel there's probably quite a good crossover between the K-pop community and Monster Prom. I don't know what it is. I think it's very fitting. It's very similar communities. So here is the collector's pin badge. Again, I'll show this up close. I really like that. I might not even take it off the backing board personally. I kind of like that. But of course, if you want to, it's just a simple, easy to use pin badge. Really nice quality. Metallic. Yeah, it looks really nice. I dig that. I like pin badges. I need to get a pin board up to stick all my pin badges on, I think. Cool. Will you guys consider doing a cheaper shipping option for people in the US? At the moment, the shipping is what the shipping costs. And we don't make a profit off of the shipping charges. That is just legitimately what it costs us. At the moment, there are no plans to do cheaper options because that would usually consist of having an actual warehouse in the US for us to be able to do that. We have to pay what we have to pay. Unfortunately, we don't control that. However, obviously, we always want to make this a better experience for people. We're always looking at everything to see what we can do in regards to make things easier and better for people. Of course, that's why we have the multi-game bundles. So for people that want to collect every game we have, the multi-game bundles ship them in threes, so you only pay the one shipping fee. So if you are interested in collecting our full collection, that is genuinely what I would recommend, is the PB multi-game bundles that come usually with 3 games. You only have to pay the shipping ones. Anyway, moving on, this is the Super Rare Games Monster Prom logo sticker. We have one of these in every release. There it is. Of course, if you're buying the game standard, this will come in sort of the cellophane packaging, so you still get that with the standard release as well. Just reading through any questions we have. Cool. Yeah, you only get games you're actually interested in playing. Absolutely fair enough. We have a lot of people that collect every release we have because they like to try out a lot of different games, and we try to make sure that our library is very varied in genres and types because of that. And we have some people that just go, "Oh, I love that game. I'll pick that one up," and that's awesome. You know, we totally respect literally everyone that's ever bought even one thing off of us, even if it's just a shirt. You know, we are genuinely more appreciative than we could ever express that we get to work on stuff like this as our jobs, and thank you for that. Right, so the next little goodie in here, as I said, there are a lot. I will try and get through them a little bit quicker. The next little goodie we have in here are trading cards. So we try to make sure that for the collector's editions you have the full trading card set, which is usually 5 cards. We don't promise that you'll get a holo, but you will get the full 5 card set. And of course, if you bought a standard edition, they come with 3 cards as standard. And yeah, 5 card sets usually. So those are those. Oh, you won Ghost of a Tale this time. Yes, of course. Blue Brito. Is that the correct username? Brito Blue. Yeah, congratulations. Very well deserved. All of our competitions we run on Twitter, we pick a random winner. I use there's like a website that picks random retweets for you. And I was very pleased to see that it was you that won the game because you are a face I recognise. And it's always nice when like a member of our community that I see a lot is one of our winners. That was really nice to see. Here we have, I love this. Here we have the temporary tattoo. I was tempted to get some water and put it on, but I don't want to ruin it. And I was worried that I might have to show this off again at some point, so I won't do that for now. But this is a temporary tattoo. Instructions on the back. If as a child you never used one of these, basically it's more or less that you dampen your arm. There's instructions on the back. You dampen your arm, you press this on, and it's left there, usually for the day or so. So it's up to you whether you keep that as a nice little collectible, or you can actually put it on. It's a neat little thing, Right, what else have we got here? So the last thing is let's try and get this off. The last thing is the driving license. I'm worried that I'm going to, I want to be able to put everything back, but that's the driving license. It's really cool. Again, a lot of these collectibles you might just decide to leave in the box. You might decide to put them up on the wall or display them. It's completely up to you. There are a lot of people that will leave this in the cellophane, and that's fair enough. That's more or less everything in the box. Just want to make sure I haven't forgotten everything. That's it. I'm going to very quickly show everything immediately for people that have tuned in late. I'll quickly show everything. So, in this box, you get, obviously, the collector's box. The full set of trading cards. You get the driving license. You get the collector's pin badge. The temporary tattoo. You get the Super Rare Games logo sticker. You get 10 physical instant camera photos. You get the slipcase for the Steelbook. The nice shiny Steelbook itself. Obviously the physical game. All the content on the cartridge, nothing to download, no digital codes in here for you. And inside you also have artwork on the case and a full color manual. You have a postcard. You've got the yearbook, which is a really cool full color, nice artwork, charts, like there's a shipping chart for you to ship your favorite characters. And then about 8 pages or so of stickers at the back, loads of stickers, doubles as well, so you don't need to worry about sticking one in the wrong place or anything. And then lastly, this nice high quality high school diploma. So that's more or less everything that's in this collector's edition. I personally think it's our best yet. We say that every time because we keep upping ourselves. I especially am proud of how well it's all packed in this small box. There is a lot in here for what is effectively quite a small box. Now, at the moment, there are only 5% of these left on store, unless people have been buying it during this. I haven't checked, but before I started recording, there were 5% of these in stock on the store, and then that's it. There are no collector's editions left for the multi-game bundles, so that's your lot. 5% left of the 1,500, and once they're gone, they're gone. There are about 32% last time I checked of the standard edition. Of course, there are 5,000 of the standard editions, which is why the percentage is higher than usual. But yeah, if you literally just want the game and the full color manual and sticker and all that good stuff, that is available as well. Cool. Let me just quickly go through questions. This isn't a hint. I see you talking about Fall Guys. This isn't a hint that we're doing Fall Guys. Unfortunately, Fall Guys being an online game, it kind of doesn't make sense for us to do a physical version, I don't think. This is just, I have a lot of Christmas jumpers. So don't take this as a hint, it really isn't. Let me just check through any questions. Was Quadratic patched out of the game? So there was a new voice actor put in place, and the latest version of the game is on this cart already. So the latest version of the game is on this cart. No downloads required, no patches required at the moment. 15% left on Ghost of a Tale as well. Yes, that went on sale less than 24 hours ago. 5,000 copies, and it is almost gone already. We kind of expected that because it's an awesome title. I think people have been waiting for a 3D one for a while. It is an amazing game. Please make sure that you hit that one up before it goes out of sale. What's the smallest release you've ever done? I think, probably before my time. Have we had any 3,000 runs? Most of our games are 4,000. It's probably one of the earlier ones. A lot of the earlier ones were small print, and as demand has grown, we occasionally dip into having like 5,000 print runs and stuff. If you mean the fastest selling game, that was Joe Dever's Lone Wolf. It sold out in 40 minutes. That's our quickest selling game. And then I believe the SteamWorld collection, the SteamWorld Dig and SteamWorld Heist collection sold out pretty fast as well. Of course, there were more of them, but they sold out pretty quick. Right, I will stick around for a couple more minutes and re-show this off just to give people a chance to ask some questions. Again, last chance, I will be off shortly. If you have any questions about Monster Prom or Ghost of a Tale or any of their releases or Super Rare Games as a whole, please ask them now. Last call, I will be off in a minute. I will quickly show you through some of this again. Some of our other games still have stock remaining on the store, of course. SteamWorld Heist, I think is still in stock. So the SteamWorld Dig individual ones sold out. The SteamWorld Collection, which came with both of them, that went pretty quickly. But there's still some heists left individually, I believe. Any plans for other game-related items to be sold in the future? So we're always assessing that. At the moment, we sell shirts. I think I probably should have taken this off, but I'm wearing a Super Rare Games shirt under here. We've got some black ones, some grey ones, and really, really cool designs. We have trading card binders, some nice goodies. We are open to suggestions for what people want. Of course, we want to make sure that enough people want them, so that we don't order things that only one person wants. But yeah, we like swag. I like merchandise. In my own house, this is my partner's home, but in my own house, I have literally shelves, glass cabinets, like 6 glass cabinets full of merchandise. I love merchandise. I love video game merchandise. So that's why I like it when we do nice collector's editions. Gonna get me one shirt. You should, yes. There's not that many left, I don't think. We never printed that many, and once they're gone, they're gone. We're unlikely to print more. Don't treat them like limited editions per se. It's not a guarantee, but we are unlikely to print more for specific designs of shirts. You'd like to see a game cartridge binder. I've heard that suggestion come up a few times. It's definitely feedback we'll take on board. Cool. Again, just 2 last up. Of course, we've released the final game of the year. We thought everyone deserved a bit of a break in December. No new release in December if you've already got a full release. Ghost of Tale is the last one of the year. However, there is one more thing that we will be showing on Monday. It's not a new release, And if you've been with us before in previous years, you can probably guess what it is. But on Monday, we will have news of something. So stay tuned for that, especially if you've missed out on some of our games in the past. And of course, we will have information on the 2021 club memberships. I'm waving a pen around. We will have information on the 2021 club memberships in December. So stick around for that. Looks like some of you got that hint. Gonna get a shirt so I can be a walking advertisement. Good for you. I'd shake your hand if COVID wasn't around. You keep the cartridges in a case that you have. That's cool. That's cool. Right. Please ask any final questions you might have about Super 8 games, about anything in general. Very quickly going to show some of these items again, and then we're going to pop off. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. I promise next time, hopefully, with the next collector's edition next year, we'll be in the office, not in my bedroom, and maybe we'll try Twitch so that we don't have that awkward, easy bit we had in the middle. So yeah, just a last look again. If you haven't got the collector's edition yet, there are only 5% left at the time of us recording this. They will be gone soon. So act fast if you want. If you're already waiting on yours, they will ship starting from Monday. We have them in stock, so they're shipping within a few days. You'll get your shipping confirmation email soon. And included is the lovely box, the yearbook with lots of artwork, stickers at the back, the standard edition with everything you would usually get in one of our standard editions, postcard, and the slipcase, the high school diploma, the steelbook itself, the driving license, the instant photos, full set of trading cards. Doesn't necessarily contain the holo, but you'll get the 5 cards, the temporary tattoo, and the collector's badge. And I believe that is everything. Cool. Just shapes and beats. Yes, I have seen that suggestion from you multiple times. And as I said earlier, literally every suggestion we've had of the last few weeks have been tallied up into a spreadsheet. It doesn't necessarily mean, of course, because there are logistical things that have to happen for games to be signed. It doesn't mean that the top tallied games will be signed. It doesn't mean that the ones at the bottom won't be signed. There are like 300 games that were suggested overall with lots of different votes from 1 to like 30. And we're taking all of that on board. We are literally going through the tally, looking up all the games that everyone suggested. So hopefully there will be at least something that comes from that that will make some of you happy. Yeah, like 200 of them were Hades. Yeah, a lot of people voted for Hades. There are no plans for Hades at the moment, unfortunately. Likewise for Scott Pilgrim. You know what Super 8 games released before, so you had no idea what their sellout time was. Yeah, so we think we usually get the numbers quite right. We're not interested in going, yay, we sold out in 3 minutes. Like, we want, ideally, everyone that wants our game to be able to get one. Of course, we can't reprint games. We can't do that. That would be against what we do and upset customers that have already bought stuff. I can't reprint games. We try genuinely to guess the numbers correctly to please everyone. So our quickest selling game was 40 minutes, and then most of our games end up selling out in a day, 2 days, occasionally a couple of hours, or occasionally we'll have some stock left over. But yeah, we do recommend that you act as fast as possible just to avoid the hassle, or indeed get the multi-game bundles to avoid the hassle. Cool. I think that's it. We will we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, if you're watching this after it's live, how dare you? First of all, I'm joking. If you're watching this after it's live, please feel free to leave a comment on the video itself. I will get around to seeing it, or hit us up on Twitter at Super Rare Games. I try to be as open as we possibly can. I want to reply to everyone and answer everything truthfully and honestly. And hopefully that shows. Hopefully our openness and honesty shows. I want people to... We're not businessy folk. We're game collectors. All of us. There's no point in us being weird and businessy. I don't think it makes any sense. So yes, hopefully this was useful, seeing everything here. If you've already bought your copy, it will arrive soon. If you haven't, there are only 5%. So make sure that you grab one if you want one, and hit us up on social media if you need us. And we will see you next year, very early next year, for our next release. And we will have some information on the club membership soon. And now I need to awkwardly reach over to my phone to turn the stream off. So yeah, thank you everyone, and we'll catch you next time, and thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, see you around on social media. It's mystery boxes.